welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I have a little morning vlog for you, plus an introduction of mine and my parents' horses that are boarded here at the Silverglade Equestrian Center. I have time to record today since I only have one lecture that I'm allowed to skip. Mornings at the SEC begin early, sometimes even at 6 in the morning. I'm here at 6:30 because I have to prepare food for my horses and for my parents' horses. Normally, it's done either the day before or by the stable hands, but I wanted to do that on video just to show you what those horses eat. Horses at the SEC are mainly fed with nectar and Fawn Lake equestrian feeds. Those brands are trusted across Jorvik and our horses thrive on them, so that's what all of the horses in this video will be getting. You can check out Nectar's on FLEC's Instagram, I have the links to that in the description of this video. Anyway, first up is Petunia, one of my two horses. She's a 5-year-old American Paint Thoroughbred cross mare. And yes, her show name is actually Petunia. We mainly do show jumping, flat, groundwork, and recently I started trying to do some liberty with her. I'm planning to show her in eventing, so that's what we're working towards. Petunia gets a scoop of usually FLE's either performance or everyday feed, depending on usually the time of the year, whether we have a competition or a busy week upcoming, etc. Today, I'll give her a scoop of performance feed because I planned out a jumping session for us. She always gets a handful of FLE's essential chaff to keep her diet fiber rich. I also throw in an apple, a carrot, or a beetroot sometimes as a treat. The supplements Petunia gets with her breakfast are FLE's Glow and Grow Coat Elixir, which helps keep her coat nice and shiny, Lovely Liver Liquid, which is a supplement that supports liver function and metabolism, and I also give her the Muscle Maker supplement to keep her build the muscles before summer show season. She also gets 1 cup of Nectar's omega-3 essential amino acid oil, which is just a general support for the horse, and the Buzz Shield powder to keep bugs away from her, as it's warm now and her skin is quite sensitive to bug bites. Then I just mix her feed, soak it, and it's ready. All the horses in this video get their feet soaked actually. That's my legendary second horse, who I mentioned in videos before. Her name's Cola, under the show name Popping Bubbles. She's an 8-year-old Dutch warmblood mare, and my main eventer and show horse. Her story is actually pretty complicated, and a reason as to why I love her to death and will never sell her. But I might do a video on that, so I won't spoil it yet. Cola is bigger than Petunia, so she gets a bit more food. She gets a scoop and a half of FLE's performance feed and a handful of their vitality chaff. Today I also throw in some of Nectar's carrot crunches. Cola absolutely loves them. I give her FLE's Glow and Grow, Lovely Liver, and Joint Support, and Nectar's Omega-3 and Iron Stride, which supports the red blood cell production and her immune system. And since it's summer, she also gets the Buzz Shield powder. I soak her feet, and that's all for Cola. Next up is Honey, who you may remember from one of my videos. She's a 10-year-old Tennessee Walker and Thoroughbred cross. She's my mom's horse, but she's leased by the SEC to use her for lessons, mainly beginner lessons and hunter lessons, both flat and jumping, as she was mainly trained to be a hunter horse. My mom owns more horses, but Honey is the only one boarded at the barn in which I'm currently, but I will take you to the boarder's barn in this video as well. If you watched my Monday barn vlog, you'll know that Honey unfortunately suffered a mild episode of colic. That made her feed schedule change a bit, and she's still recovering, but she's back to work and almost as good as new. She's always been a skinny horse and she lost some weight during her recovery, which is why she's currently on Nectar's high-calorie feed. She gets a scoop of that. She also gets their ulcer guard, as she has a history of ulcers. And then of course a handful of FLE's essential chaff just for the fiber in her diet. We also give her the omega-3 supplement and FLE's complete support supplement. Additionally, she gets their colic control paste since our vet recommended that to aid her recovery. She also gets a lot of pasture time to help her recover, and as I said before, she's doing very good so far. My dad owns 3 horses, 2 of which are here at this barn. One of these 2 is Max, a lovely 20-year-old 18-ish hands Shire gelding. He's used for beginner flat lessons as he's literally bomb-proof and the kids love him. My dad used to do driving with Max back in the days, in his prime, and now he's kinda retired here, teaching kids and adults how to ride. Max is on Nectar's high-calorie feed, which may seem weird, but he's a big horse, so that's why he gets high-calorie. He's still a working horse, so he's not switched onto senior feed yet. He also gets their ulcer guard and omega-3, and we give him FLE's complete support supplement too. I also throw in 2 carrots and an apple. In the stall in front of Max, we can find Persephone, or Seth for short. My dad has a soft spot for drafts, and it shows. Seth is actually the only driving horse boarded at the SEC currently. She's turning 9 this year, she's a purebred Percheron, and she clearly knows how pretty she is. She has a temper, but seems to do well near Max, hence their stall placement. Persephone is fed with FLE's high-calorie feed, supported with their Big Boy Beauty Weight Plus supplement for workhorses. Ironic. My dad also gives her the lovely liver liquid and Sand Shield Plus pellets as she ingests sand when grazing sometimes, which can cause issues to a horse's digestive tract. She also gets Nectar's Equicalm supplement to balance her moodiness. This supplement is a perfect and safe solution for horses like Seth. It seriously does wonders to her mood. Last but not least goes the omega-3, and I can go to the other barn to prepare the food for the rest of the horses. This is the Borders barn. All the horses here are private horses. We also have a lesson barn at the SEC down next to Steve's farm, but I'll leave that for another time. In this barn we have 4 horses left to feed, 1 belonging to my dad and 3 to my mom. The last of my dad's horses is named Scout, and he's an old Clydesdale gelding that lives out his days grazing and doing liberty with my dad. He used to do driving with Scout and won some big prizes, but now that Scout is 25, he obviously can't do what he could in his prime. My dad comes to the barn every day to spend quality time with Scout, and he often braids his mane and puts little ornaments into it. Honestly, it's so cute. Scout is old and retired, so he gets FLE's senior feed, their essential chaff, lovely liver liquid, complete support supplement, and Nectar Buzz Shield and omega-3. We also make sure to give him a salt lick whenever he's in his stall, and he really loves the Nectar's one. I throw in some of their treats into his feed as well, just so it looks nice and colorful, and make sure to soak his feed really well. This handsome mister right here is probably known to you since he's the one I've been competing with in my last video. I talked about him enough there, but just to give you a quick info if you haven't watched the previous video, he's 6, a Belgian warm blood stallion, and he's my mom's main eventer. Blue's ridden intensively almost every day, so he needs a lot of energy. He gets a scoop and a half of FLE's performance feed, a handful of their vitality chaff, and a heck ton of supplements. Buckle your seatbelts, guys. He gets FLE's joint support, muscle maker, glow and grow, and lovely liver, and then Nectar's buzz shield, iron stride, and omega 3. Phew. He also gets their ulcer guard, as he had a bit of an episode with ulcers last winter, and my mom just doesn't want to risk it. She also told me to throw in some of Nectar's summer sweet treats, as he absolutely loves them. My mom also does endurance, and her horse for that is Prince. He's an 8-year-old Arabian stallion, and he's just so fancy. I've seen his papers though, and believe me when I say his lineage is impressive. He's really good at what he does, and my mom wants some major events with him. Prince is on FLE's performance feed and vitality chaff, combined with their Ready Racer, which just helps with performance horse's stamina. My mom also gives him glow and grow, so his coat stays nice and shiny. And he also gets lovely liver and joint support, combined with Nectar's omega 3 and iron stride, so his body is used to running long distances. My mom still has some leftover FLE's Love Bite treats, so I throw that into Prince's bucket as well. And the last horse to feed is this lovely boy, whose name is as fancy as his coat. This is Tiramisu, a 6-year-old Icelandic stallion. My mom got him imported from Iceland just a year ago, and he has this unique W21 coat. She mainly uses him as a pleasure horse, but they also do jumping, and he's perfect for long trail rides or horseback camping. Tiramisu is fed with Nectar's pony and mini feed, FLE's essential chaff, and he's supplemented with omega 3 and iron stride. He really doesn't need much because Icelandic horses are naturally healthy, and all he needs is just a lot of turnout time to get his energy out and to graze. I throw in some peppermint munchies and then go to soak his feed. That was a lot of work. Wow, I'm kinda glad I don't have to do this every day. Sometimes during holidays or weekends, I come in and make breakfast for Petunia and Cola, but I usually come to the barn later and find my horses already and fed. Nonetheless, it felt good to make the horses their food. Now I'm going to check out all the schedules and see when can I take Petunia out for a ride. While the horses are eating, I also go and have something for breakfast, then talk to a couple of staff members and students that came for their lessons early. When I checked the schedule, I actually found out that one of the outdoor arenas is free at 8 AM, so this is where I'll be taking Petunia. Usually I don't ride her that early, but it's not a problem for her. Besides, we'll be doing show jumping, and she loves that, so there's no reason for me to be concerned. When I was eating, I actually got an idea that I could jump some lower jumps bareback. It was mainly because I got told that people who practice in the arena I'll be using were doing some hunter jumping, so the jumps are lower. I personally never did hunters. I may try someday though. Back to jumping bareback though, it's a great idea because it's not only a bonding experience for me and Petunia, but also an opportunity for me to practice my balance and position during the jump. And it's just plain fun, and since when having fun with horses is wrong. When I'm in the barn, I put on my gloves and grab Petunia's bridle and her open front boots because when I jump, I always put them on to protect her legs. Sometimes, when I ride bareback, I like to put on a rope halter to do some bitless riding, but me and Petunia aren't good enough at it to do jumping bitless. She's a bit too spicy for that now. So I throw on a normal bridle, I put on some open front boots to protect her legs while we jump and lead her to the arena. Usually I hop on and walk down to the arena, but since Petunia is still young and can be spooky sometimes, I decided to not risk it. I'm not as balanced without the saddle and I don't want to end up breaking something. I'm also going to lunge her before the ride to see how she's feeling this morning. I've been working on free lunging with her for some time, but today it's just going to be the usual lunging.
You seem kind of fresh today. You're so forward. Okay, Petunia, trot. Good girl. Hey, no need to be so extra. Oh my god, she clearly has a lot of energy out, but that's okay. Petunia, walk. Good girl. Yes, you're a good girl. Petunia, trot. Good girl. It's actually not that bad. I hope you won't throw me off. But no, you don't do that. You buck because you're a happy girl, right? Yeah, right. You're a happy girl. Okay, that's it for now. Good girl.
When I'm done with lunging, I hop on and walk down to the arena.
Good girl. That's a nice trot.
I did some warm-up trots and canters, but not a lot because she already warmed up during the lunging. But I could feel that she was a little bit energetic, but it was okay. Like, you know, she's a young horse and I thought nothing of it.
Okay, Petunia, canter. Okay, oh, hold still, girl. Okay, yeah, it's okay. We're gonna do a circle here just so she knows that she shouldn't pull me out like that.
As you could see from the GoPro footage, she was a little bit energetic the first time going into canter, but then she actually did it nicely and even actually collected and gotten a bit. So I have nothing on her basically. When I knew she's warmed up, I started jumping, and the first jump I went into in canter because I trusted her too much and she pulled me into it, so I did circles after the jump so she knew that it was bad and she shouldn't do it. And the second jump I approached in trot and went into canter before it, and she actually did it nicely. So she was probably just, you know, a little fresh in the morning and stuff. And then we did the purple jump and she actually did it really, really well. Then I actually wanted to try a combination of the cross rail and the purple jump, but I messed up the distances and we threw off a pole. But that's okay, it was basically on me. Then I tried this line of red obstacles in extended canter and she actually did it really well. She didn't pull me into the jumps. Then I jumped the cross rail and one of the red jumps to work on the precision a bit, because when I go faster she tends to overjump, but it's okay because she's a young horse and young horses overjump a lot. This yellow line is where things went downhill because the first jump she went fine, but the second one she first sped up and then she just refused and she reared. And she rarely rears, but that's not it because then she reared again and I was pretty confused because there was nothing to spook her or anything, but I let it slide. I tried to jump again, and this time she went over the jump, but she threw off a pole because I could feel her being iffy about the jump and the distance was not the best, but I just kept her in a circle and then slowed her down and, just to calm her down a little bit. I took a small break and then decided to jump this blue crossrail with hay, and she was fine about it. It's literally like a jump that you would think would be scary for her, but she didn't even bat an eye, so I was really confused on what was going on with her. And after she jumped a free obstacle line just beautifully, I gave the yellow line a try, and she did it actually really well this time. So it was just a minor hiccup, I think. And I jumped another one, red jump after that too.
Come on, Petunia. Oh my... Girl! Oh my god, it's just a cross rail. You jumped it before. Oh my god. Oh my god, Petunia! Stop! Oh my god. Are you okay? Yeah, you almost threw me off. We don't have a saddle, Petunia. Let's try that again, okay? Petunia? Oh. Okay, that's unusual. Oh my god, okay, is there something scary? Are you scared of something? Look, it's just a jump. Oh. No, Petunia, no. You aren't. Petunia, stop! Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, Petunia! I don't know if it's a good idea to jump now, but I should really end on a good note. Okay, Petunia, okay. Oh no, I think, no, Petunia. Oh my god. Oh my god, Petunia. Oh, it hurts so much. You look concerned now, but you were so eager to throw me off. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't think I broke anything or whatever. Oh my god, that hurts so much, Petunia. I'm gonna, take one jump just to end it on a good... No, you've got to be kidding me, Petunia! Oh my god. No, you've got to be kidding me. No, miss. We are ending this right here. We are ending this. No, this is a joke, Petunia. This one jump and we're ending this. Thank you for not throwing me off. Now I'm gonna cool you down and end this because Petunia. No, I don't know what's up with you today, but I'm not looking to break my back or whatever. It literally hurts so much. I feed you. You have no right to. Oh my gosh. The joys of ending. Oh, no. Are you spook? Are you gonna spook? Please don't. Petunia! Oh my god. Oh my god, Petunia. What is so scary? Oh. Oh my god, seriously? That Icelandic is so scary? Oh my god. Petunia.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Is this my fault she's speaking?
No, it's okay. She's been iffy for the whole day, and apparently she hasn't seen an Icelandic before in her life. Oh my god. Nothing serious happened. My fight just hurts, and I have sand everywhere. Thank you, Petunia. Yeah. We are walking to the pasture and Petunia looks so guilty behind me. Oh my god.
As you can probably tell from the footage, I fall off and Petunia actually gave me a serious scare for a moment because my main concern was the re-ring because that's a bit out of character from her, but I think that she was just feeling a bit fresh since the weather got warmer recently and she has more pasture time, the grass is now green and she can munch on it and probably has a lot of energy. So I think that I'm just going to have to incorporate a more intensive training routine, but that's not a bad thing, and I think I have to still work on sensitizing her a bit. So yeah, I'll probably be back with her in the arena, maybe in the evening, just lead her there and see if she was just iffy about the Icelandic or if it was something. I'm okay. I'm a bit sore all over and there's sand everywhere in my hair, under my shirt, just everywhere, but that's okay. I'll just go home and take a shower. I'll probably end up having a couple of bruises, but nothing serious happened. Honestly, I just kind of laughed at myself because it's a bit ridiculous because I wouldn't actually probably fall off if I didn't choose to ride bareback. But the training session was actually successful, and I think this is the most important thing, that Petunia actually could learn something, because as she is an eventing prospect, she does need to know how to conquer her fears, because she will probably meet a lot of scary things on her way as an eventing horse, and I'm pretty proud of how she handled it, because she could have just bolted and, you know, thrown me off and run away, and she just actually stood there pretty confused as to why I fell off, because I normally don't lose my balance during the jumps, but it happened. But Petunia was a really good girl and I'm glad, so I'm just going to untuck her now, put her in the pasture, and I'm going to get my things and go home and shower, as I said before. So have a great day, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye!